All right, you guys, welcome in. Today is Tuesday, Mars's day. It is May the 27th. The moon is in Gemini all day. In transit, we have Mars with a biquintile over to the North Node in Pisces. The Sun in Gemini with a quintile over to the North Node in Pisces. We've got Mercury in Gemini with a trine over to Pluto in Aquarius. The Sun in Gemini with a quintile over to Mars in Leo. And then the Moon with a semi-square over to Chiron, a quintile to Saturn in Aries, a quintile to Neptune in Aries, a sesquiquadrate to Pluto in Aquarius. We have the sextile to Mars in Leo and a sextile to Venus in Aries. All right, so there's a lot of Gemini, Aries energy happening here. I was looking over this index here. It looks like for today, the 27th at 4:59 a.m., Mars had the biquintile over to the North Node. Right when we're doing this reading, possibly by 10:56 a.m., which is within the next hour or so, the Sun is going to quintile to the North Node. By 1:56 p.m., Mercury will have the trine over to Pluto in Aquarius. And then later on tonight, 8:28 p.m., we look at the Sun in Gemini with a quintile to Mars in Leo. Okay. Right now we're at 12 degrees and 56 minutes of the moon in Gemini. 13th degree of Gemini speaks about a great musician at his piano. Inspiration. When we aspire to the highest levels, then we learn how to inspire at the highest too. All right, so aspiration and inspiration is in effect today. When we find the confidence and inspiration to walk our own path, creative and free, we become a source of inspiration for others who cannot. All right, so this has to do with one's achievement. It says the greatest accomplishment is mastery of one's ego. I've got Kipper out here, Spill the Tea, Answer Oracle, and Light Seers Tarot. Spirit just said grab the chakra deck. Okay. Interesting. Lashonda, welcome in, sweetie. The Humble King, welcome in. All right, 1 second. That's interesting. That was a very direct, like, go grab it. Like, it came to mind right away. Something significant. I'm going to pull here first. Let's see what it is. Currently right now, planetary hour of Mercury. I've been catching planetary hours of Mercury a lot. I'm seeing 10:01 on the clock in reflection. All right, let's see what this is. The base chakra and the throat chakra coming out together. Faith at the crown. So hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. Let's see. So the base chakra works harmonious and in balance with the following characteristics: the ability to be patient, being organized and or motivated, vitality and strength, the sense of belonging, feeling proud of your heritage and or family, feeling secure and stable, trusting mind and body, feeling connected, connections within your community, the ability to meet your survival needs and to function day to day. Prosperity, the ability to manifest your goals, the connection to reality, feeling a right to be on earth, the feeling of connectedness to earth and of nature, feeling fit, healthy and or strong, balanced eating habits and or being grounded. All right, the inharmonious and out of balance characteristics of the base chakra: dysfunctions in the physical organs governed by the chakra, blood disorders, feet and or leg problems, bowel movements. It says jealousy, a fear about security and safety, a focus on material possessions and wealth, a need to satisfy all of one's own desires, eating disorders, overeating and or undereating, mistrusting, feeling out of place and or separate, feeling insecure or fearful, selfishness, greed, inability to let go of the past, out of touch with reality, feeling unstable and or restless, addictions, self-indulgent or denial of basic needs and or feeling limited by family values. I'm going to take a look at the throat chakra. Okay. So harmonious and balanced characteristics of the throat chakra here. It's clear, confident speech and voice, the ability to express self, cry, laugh, and or express joy. Listening to intuition and inner voice is a sense of integrity, expressing creativity, the ability to communicate with ease, expressing will freely. Listening to other people, speaking your truth, being honest and open about how you feel, confident in self-expression, calm and patient speech, accepting, trusting, and acting on inner guidance. Feeling free and willing to voice your opinion, standing up for yourself, processing and transforming emotions through creative expression, the sense of pride in what you say, and believing your words that are worth listening to. Inharmonious and out of balance characteristics of the throat chakra: stuttering, the fear of speaking, the fear of self-expression, disorders in the physical organ governed by chakras, such as having a sore throat or tonsillitis, inability to express yourself, feeling unable to communicate effectively, speaking abruptly with anger, gossiping, need to be center of attention, being a chatterbox, having a constant need to talk, and or worried about silences. There could be lying, self-betrayal, ignoring your will and inner voice, fears about being judged, feeling unworthy of being listened to, problems with self-talk, quiet, timid, and or a weak voice, not being honest and or speaking out, and not expressing yourself creatively. All right, so the faith card here, it says hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. When we order food in a restaurant, we know that it will come, sometimes right away, sometimes with a little wait, but it will come. And when it does, we almost always get what we ask for. Life delivers us experiences in a similar way, based on our feelings, based on intentions and faith-filled actions. The challenge is that we seldom take time to clarify our order based on what we truly desire, choosing to focus on menu items that we don't really want instead. And when we do get clear, we often undermine our clarity through self-doubt and fearful expectations. Now is the time to bolster your faith in your ability to believe in that which is not yet visible, to accept and acknowledge support from seen and unseen places. With faith, we can see beyond our current circumstance to the full realization of our highest visions. We see our needs clearly, and we know that those needs will be wonderfully met. We do not judge or react upon unexpected developments, but choose instead to see the gift within each turn of the river. With faith, our prayers and intentions are not with angst, but with calm gratitude for the miracles unfolding around us and for all that we are in the process of receiving. The meaning of certain events is not always clear while we are in them, but with faith, we can trust in great unfolding plans. As the saying goes, everything happens for a reason. Look at the beliefs and what has influenced your spiritual path. Where does your faith come from, and in and what do you place your faith the most? The card encourages you to expand your perspective about spirituality and faith. Be open to something larger than your own being. Acknowledge that we are all part of this larger divine force. We are connected to it and one with it. This card is letting you know that you are guided and supported right now. Listen to the whispered call of this guidance and follow where it leads you. The surest way to build your faith is to put it into action. You don't need to see the entire path ahead or every detail that is to come. Just take a leap of faith and know that you are not alone. Be grateful for every small miracle that are occurring around you right now and trust in life. All right, so the base chakra to the third chakra. There's something having to do with your stability, your security, your foundation, your family, your money, your career. The need to speak up about it and have faith that whatever it is that you expect here is going to come as a miracle. Okay. Welcome in, Tiff, Mandy, Nazi, LaShonda, and the Humble King. Welcome in, you guys. All right, so we're going to get into it. I don't know what this is all about. We're going to find out. And again, we got Kipper, Spill the Tea, Light Seers, and the Answer Oracle. Let's get into it. I'm just going to do a general spread real quick before we get into any of the other Oracle cards. Okay. I said you like my hair. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I haven't even showered or brushed my teeth. I'm being honest. I woke up like, yep, I'm going to get my reading out the way. All right, let's do it. Thank you. All right, so the Ace of Swords is here. It kind of fell out in reverse at first when I first put it down, when I first saw it. So maybe there's someone or something that you don't want to communicate with. You haven't gained perspective about something. You're overthinking a situation. All right. You're not wanting to express what it is that you are thinking about. Let's see. This is actually holding up your destiny, to be honest. That's your challenge, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. It's like you're holding up your own success by not speaking something or not expressing what it is that's on your mind. You feel that there's just a need for you to more so rest on it. There's something here that you're trying to heal. Maybe it's something from within. All right, with the Hermit, you don't really want to speak much about it. There's a lot of passion and connection to something that you feel or for someone that you feel. I wonder what that is. It almost feels like a brand new beginning that you want, but you know you can't have until you speak on it. Crazy. Ten of Wands, something is heavy on you. Could be burdening. Like physically burdening. For me, it almost feels like you don't know which way the winds are going to blow here. There's a lot of boundaries up at this time with the Nine of Wands. If you feel pressured with something, you might be wanting to like try to take a step back and not say anything. You don't want anything to affect your destiny, but in reality, without you saying it, it actually is doing that. You're just feeling like, well, if I rest on it, something is going to come out. Let's see what the future looks like. The Knight of Cups and the Chariot. So this has to do with the Lover. Because the Chariot came out with the Wheel of Fortune earlier. That's your challenge. You're not speaking what you want to say to this person. You're resting on it. I guarantee you, you feel burdened about a situation and you try to take a step back and keep your boundaries up with this person, but in the near future, they come back around anyway. Ten of Pentacles, long term. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Knight of Cups. Okay. Whoa, buddy. Welcome in, you guys. They both want to come out. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Somebody's trying to like spy out how you feel about them or something. You may seem cold right now with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of like sitting alone with your energy here. And again, there's a lot of resting, rejuvenation, healing that's taking place right now in your energy. So if you're not speaking, then obviously you have something blocked off in your heart space and someone's spying in on this. Somebody wants to know how you feel. Do you feel that it's worth sharing is going to be it? Because obviously you're not speaking up right now. You're indecisive. That's fine. Two of Swords. I feel like your focus is on something else. All right. With the Queen of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles. You're trying to do something independently. You want to be free-willed. You have a sense of holding on to family, but there's also something that sits in within you, and where you keep hidden, and it's in connection to whatever it is that you're lusting after. Could be whoever that Knight of Cups is. You want to see something transform before you actually like put something into play here. Yeah, before you take a leap of faith. Maybe you want something to end to have a brand new beginning because of what you've experienced even. The Devil, something around it feels like something's still attached to you. There's a lot of majors here. You got Cancer and Capricorn. I see Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, heavy Mars, Saturn, the Moon. There's some sort of restriction around your emotional energy here. And it actually might be driven by like some sort of anger, where you choose not to speak, you choose not to stand up for yourself. You just choose to hold a boundary in between you and whatever it is that you want, and that's what's holding up your destiny. The Sun, that's exactly what it is. It's like you need to go after what is passionate here. Where is your heart space calling you? Leo's energy. That's where your new beginning starts. Let's get into it. Ooh, that hurts. So right now, with all this energy being in Gemini, this will be like the perfect time for you to look into the details of something, speak your truth. All right. Say what's on your mind more so. There might be a blockage there. And the only negative energy I see today is the Sesqui quadrant over to Pluto and Aquarius. That's not happening until later. Everything else is quintile trines and freaking sextiles. There's the semi-square over to Chiron and Aries, so that could be where the core wound is. And you feel that there's slight tension with wanting to speak on it with the moon in Gemini. Okay. Hercules Gaming, welcome in. Let's see what comes out. Show is here. All right, so spotlight, express, create, radiate joy and enthusiasm is in the energy. Sorry about the noise, guys. Okay. There's a heavy energy here in which I would imagine you have to create something. It's part of like an experimentation. It's like you have access to being in the spotlight, putting on a show. All right, but I don't know why manipulation is here. All right, maybe this is your strategy to get a message across or something like that in connection to your family. Maybe you being in the spotlight, you being creative, you expressing yourself in connection with the universe. Someone could be trying to manipulate you. Someone from your family use this against you. Okay. Maybe this is the reason why you choose to shut out. Okay. And not express yourself emotionally. Let's see. Whoa. This came out last night. If not last night, it's been coming out in a few days of me using this tarot deck. There's some sort of rules or laws or unwritten rules that you're meant to comply with. If you are under some sort of contract or you've made some sort of promise here, all right, if you have some sort of emotional bond with a person, that's supposed to be coming into alignment. And if you are collaborating with this person, it's almost as if you're being tested for whatever reason. It says bend, do not break, shift with grace, exercise, diet, sleep, mental relaxation. The need to follow instructions and or go into some sort of energy of faith, which again, faith is on the bottom of the deck here. So this could be like a spiritual thing, a spiritual contract, a spiritual contract, and where you are technically meant to comply with a promise that was made, an unwritten rule, okay, where you come into alignment of flexibility within your health, all right, so that you can learn how to follow faith. But it feels like someone in your family is manipulating this situation of you being in the spotlight or you utilizing your creativity to experiment and tap base with the universe. So that radiating joy and happiness, I don't know. I just saw 2121 on the clock. All right. World card is what I just heard. So I don't know if there's like a major ending coming here. A major ending. All right. So destiny is calling. Destiny is on the bottom of the deck. Destiny is calling. What's the problem with you being in the spotlight and having some sort, I don't know, if you put on a show, if you create a show, somebody might be feeling like you're putting on a sense of radiating joy and happiness when that's not truly how you feel. Show me show. The Eight of Pentacles. This is something you do for work. You're creative. Whatever you do, if you have like, let's just say Mercurian energy and you have like an online show, this is what you do for work. It makes you be able to reap rewards from the work that you do. You do something independently, okay? It allows you to be free. Yeah, it allows you to have some sort of accomplishment or, you know, achievement here in a specific goal that you have. So show me exploration. So if this is one of your experimentations that you're getting creative with here, you could have something to do with, I'm seeing a moon man here. Okay. So it could have something to do with space. Maybe you're interested in like astrology, astronomy, whatever it may be. But it's like you're highly connected with faith to the universe, something like that. Okay. Somebody possibly doesn't like the way that you utilize or strategize using this type of work that you do. Yeah. It's crazy. I feel like you're able to tap into your lineage, your family, your roots, your bloodline, how you remain together. This is your strategy. All right, someone doesn't like this, but this is what you do for work. I'm seeing Two of Pentacles. That's a Jupiter and Capricorn energy. And it speaks about you being part of a specific organization. All right, and where you're seen to be held with a specific responsibility. This is part of your destiny. Somebody doesn't like this about you. I'm going to be honest. Because I didn't like the way that manipulation came out with the energy of family. See what I'm saying? That's crazy. I got the Eight of Pentacles here and the Two of Pentacles here. For whatever reason, this was part of your destiny. It's supposed to be where you build long-term stability here. It has a lot to do with your root chakra. You know what I mean? Like your family. This could be like something that was handed to you, meaning inherited to you, that you were supposed to continue making progress. And it looks like there may have been some sort of betrayal that may have taken place, or this is going to allow you to step out of a very difficult cycle that you may have been in that's been making you keep your boundary up. This is Sun and Gemini energy. Right now, you're ready to fucking walk away from shit that doesn't serve you. 10 Pentacles, 10 Swords, Earth and Air. Okay. Show me manipulate. How are you using this energy here? The Star. See what I'm saying? I feel like it has something to do with you knowing something about like the cosmos. Again, I was being drawn to the Moon Man. Okay. This could have been like a wish fulfillment for you overall. This is like minor arcana, major arcana for wish fulfillment. So there's something emotionally where you feel tapped in to the universe. All right. And this is the way that you're able to tap in with your family, with your roots, with your bloodline, how you can remain together. And I don't feel that someone is really supportive of this. All right. It feels like there are certain rules, there's unwritten rules, you're under contract. There's something here about an emotional bond where you're supposed to be in alignment with those that you're meant to collaborate with. Don't bend, all right? Don't break. Focus on your health and follow instructions. Very clear. This is part of your destiny. Show me family. Three of Pentacles, you're meant to start collaborating. It's right here. Something about the need for you to collaborate with your family. Have the strength to collaborate with your family. Page of Swords. I feel like everybody should be on the same page is how I just heard it. This could be family feuding. You know what I mean? Like some sort of, I don't know. There could be a lot of ego in the energy here with strength. What was it that I just read? The greatest accomplishment is mastery of the ego. Thank you. Maybe that's what you're trying to achieve here. Is how to utilize and master your own ego. Okay. Show me the energy of complying with rules and or unwritten rules. This could be the laws of something here. That feels like a heavy Capricorn energy and or Saturn. Saturn is currently in Aries right now. All right, so if there's something that's like fresh and brand new where you're able to kind of show structure and discipline and determination in who you are as a person, Aries energy, maybe that's what's putting you under contract right here. Like you have to make some sort of promise or have made a promise to collaborate with family. You're already invested in this. Seven of Pentacles. You're already invested in complying with these specific rules or laws. And that's what's causing a lot of destruction around you if you're not following those rules. King of Wands. Yeah, you're supposed to be seen as a person of like leadership here. Show me promise. Show me promise. The King of Swords. I felt a father figure energy there. So this person here is very stern, very like much into what I say goes. King of Swords energy. All right. There's a need to really speak up on one's truth, not sugarcoat anything. All right. And again, if there's specific rules and unwritten rules to follow here, is like understand what the, you know, what is it? What is the stipulation of that specific contract? The King of Swords. There's specific things you need to abide by. Yes. All right. So show me alignment, openness, harmony, and collaboration. The Hangman. Is something in your energy telling you you don't want to do this? You're trying to gain a different perspective of how you can collaborate, possibly independently. Because this is the thing. If you do something in the spotlight for work and you express yourself creatively with this, and you've been exploring this specific ability to hold a position of leadership with the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like you're already tapped into the universe. So you can manipulate on not having to collaborate with family, okay? By strategizing what it is that you know and how to connect to the universe. You know astrology. That's what it is. It's like you're following the stars. You look at this. You're following the stars. All right. You're tapped into the universe. What you explore has something to do with outer cosmo energy. You know what I mean? It's like the way that you create is it's something unique. It's very original. This possibly allows you to understand something that someone else wouldn't able to understand because you've mastered a specific skill. Again, this is the mastery of your own ego. You would know how to deal with certain situations that other people wouldn't know how to emotionally react to. So if there's a need for you to take a step back and gain perspective, and where it's saying here you're coming into alignment and being open in harmony and collaborating, then those that are choosing to manipulate the situation, which it could be you, I don't know, but you're shifting in this energy with grace. You're not bending and or breaking. You could be heavily focused on exercise, dieting, sleeping, mental relaxation, or this is what you need to follow in order for you to be flexible, in order for you to be able to comply with these rules and regulations of all this going on here in connection with the universe, so that you can do your responsibility here. Show me flexible. The Emperor and the Eight of Cups. Interesting. So it's like emotionally withdrawing from, I would imagine, a position of leadership. If you have to be the one to take a step back for a minute, the Hangman energy. It says bend but do not break. If you're seen as an emperor, if you're seen as someone with lots of authority, or just kind of gives me like the need to withdraw from that for a second. It's interesting because the Nine of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. There could be like disagreements, arguments. It could be where if you're too much in your masculine, it's like be able to withdraw from that energy. Stop trying to be so tough all the time, or again, shift with grace. Don't be afraid of moving. This is giving me the Saturn and Pisces, walking away from emotional situations and stepping directly into Aries. Maybe it is you need to be bossed the fuck up at this time. Like you could have been flexible at one period emotionally, but it's like right now is the time. All right. To you getting back to how to become, I don't know, it's kind of giving me like focused on your responsibilities or something. Like becoming and seen as a leader again. Like notice how the flexible, she has her hand in the water here. Hands are ruled by Gemini, number one. The water obviously has a lot to do with like fluidity. And as I'm seeing Saturn and Pisces and now moving into the sign of Aries, like notice how even the energy shifts. There is no more like in the blues or in the emotions. No, it's like I'm bossed up now. See what I'm saying? The Ram is very stubborn. All right. Very driven, very ambitious. It's the planet of war, Mars. You understand? So it's like get ready. Show me why health is here. Why is health here? It's like the way that the foods that you eat, the amount of exercise you have, if you're dieting, or how many hours you get of sleep. Your mental relaxation is going to be heavily right now important in order for you to have faith in following these instructions that are being given right now. You're meant to be in compliance with some sort of unwritten rule because you're going to be contracted to something. It has a lot to do with the energy of mental relaxation. I see the mental conflict here with the Five of Swords. This could be like a bunch of arguments or gossip, or someone in your energy that's trying to win at all costs, okay? It's like you need to focus on being grounded. Yeah. So the base chakra, once again, we read out all of the harmonious qualities of that type of energy. All right. Show me what it is that's going to happen here with this follow card. So following instructions. Something could be instigated right now because I feel like somebody's gossiping about it. Something's being instigated in connection to your faith. Maybe this is your family. Five of Pentacles. Something's being instigated, whether you should be left out in the cold or whether you should be accelerating forward. So what is it? Give me a yes or no on the Five of Pentacles. Are you supposed to be going through hardship right now, having to learn, harsh lessons, being left out in the cold for a reason up until you gain the strength to open that fucking door up? Because there's the key. We were speaking about Chiron. Chiron is a representation of the key. All right, like you have the key to healing. As long as you follow directions, you're going to be directly led by source. Eight of Wands, you'll receive the messages that you need here. Five of Pentacles with the Hierophant. You know exactly how to come on the other side of that door. It has to do with your faith. That's why it's saying follow the instructions. Faith is out here twice. So hope, support, miracles, and spirituality. That's going to be it. That's your faith. So the Eight of Wands, show it to me. I feel like you're on the right path here. King of Pentacles. Heavy Taurus energy here with the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands with the Two of Wands. You're going to be accelerating fairly quickly. You just need to start planning on something here. Whether it is how you use your creativity, what you're doing for work in the spotlight. You just have to have a plan and move forward with that. Ace of Cups. And move in the energy of love. Okay. So you need to boss up. All right. There's something here that you are mastering. It has a lot to do with the cosmos and how you're connected with spirit. All right. With family. How you're meant to collaborate with them overall. You may not want to, and that's the thing, because you want to do something independently. It clearly shows me that. All right, but you have a specific responsibility here. I don't know where that's taking you, but that's what it is. Okay. Welcome in, Susie. Welcome in, Cindy. Everybody's here, right? Aaron's here. Simon is here. Rise and shine, you guys. I'm terrible. My diet and my exercise and my sleeping patterns are all fucked up. Spirit's trying to talk to me too, don't worry. I'm like ready to drink some damn Sprite at what? 10:35 in the morning? I should have made a cup of coffee or some tea. Tea even better. What's going on here? Do we need to see? Main female. Occupation. This has a lot to do with work today. Like, have faith that if you are a communicator and this is what you do and how you make your money with the base chakra, this is why Spirit is telling you to be grounded, to learn how to collaborate with family. Family is all in connection to the base chakra. All right. Main female, occupation, and coffin. We have in the near future. Something's coming to an end in the near future in connection to this work. I don't know how things are going to turn out, but that's what it's saying. King of Swords and the Six of Wands. You may have already had a victory in accomplishing, all right, something that you do. It could be public speaking, all right, with the King of Swords. Show me the main female. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands. Was there something deceptive communicated from this Queen of Pentacles, this main female? Something that manipulated the workplace, the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles. Something having to do with the Devil and the King of Cups. I would be seeing this as like spiritual warfare type of energy in the workplace. Manipulating the energy this main female did. Something like that. Show me the Seven of Swords. What was done, what was said in connection to that fast incoming communication or sudden change. Knight of Swords. Something harsh was said to someone. Someone reacted and just didn't think before they spoke, almost. Eight of Cups. Again, there was some sort of emotional withdrawal. Somebody wants to leave home, or Four of Swords. Three of Cups. King of Wands. Six of Wands. Something was publicly said about somebody here. There seems to be overall some sort of celebration as well. And whatever the negotiation was, I'm seeing the Saturn in Pisces, Jupiter, Libra, Mercury, Cancer. This has a lot to do with losses that had taken place, negotiations that were supposed to take place, someone's intuition being heightened here, someone having a position of leadership, someone being in the spotlight. But whoever this main female is that does this occupation, for whatever reason, it's coming to an end in the near future. All right. There was something that happened that was deceptive in connection to something that was communicated. Something was like in part of manipulation in the workplace, and there seems to be some sort of spiritual warfare around this. Someone said something harsh. Knight of Swords. It could be that there's a lot of incoming communication as well, and how this very grounded person could be strategizing on how to manifest in the workplace by utilizing both the dark and the light. That's interesting because I didn't read it that way at first, but okay. Show me occupation. Ten of Cups. King of Swords. This person is the public speaker for a spiritual community is what it feels like. Lots of strength, this person. Courage, loyalty, devotion. And that's exactly why it's coming to an end. Something having to do with why does family keep coming up here? The World card with the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. It's almost as if this person's occupation has truly been able to end a cycle with a specific family dynamic. I don't know if the family dynamic is like a lot of in and out situations. All right, like there's a lot of love there, but this person takes no shit. King of Swords says what the fuck it is and says it very directly. Very strong, very loyal, dependable person here. But for whatever reason, this is the same reason the World card is coming out next to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Why is it all coming to an end? Why is the coffin here? Show me the coffin. Because there's some sort of separation, heartbreak, loss, divorce, sorrow in the energy. I just saw Justice and the Empress. That's a heavy Venus energy there with the Nine of Wands. There's the feminine here. That main female has their boundary up. Somebody's leaving someone's life. I feel like in order to have this specific ending to a new beginning, there was supposed to be some sort of heartbreak, separation, loss in order to have a wish fulfillment. Something was delayed up until this has taken place. You had to express emotions or remain open-hearted with this. There's something here about heightened intuition. The need to achieve the ability to tap into your intuition. Yes, the moon, damn. You had to be able to see past this. That had to be part of your passion. You can't have both. You can't have both. You've already achieved becoming a public speaker in the public eye. There's something here about your kindred spirits. There's the need for resting and rejuvenation. Saturn and Pisces moving into Saturn and Aries. Now this is like a whole different dynamic of you showing discipline, structure, authority, responsibility in a different area. And it still looks like you're experiencing lots of changes. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. There's grievance, there's sorrow, there's heartbreak, there's loss, there's like the need to heal, especially having to do with resources or something having to do with like foundation. Feeling left out in the cold. This is almost like a pick up your feelings type of energy. Look how they're both like with their head down. All right, like pick up your feelings. With the Page of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. You're seeking someone to come and save you, to help you, but this is part of your journey, the Hermit. See what I'm saying? The Page of Swords is like you've already given or you're seeking the information that's needed in order for you to receive some sort of help. But the help comes from within you, the Hermit. You're receiving the wise wisdom from the elders, from your legacy, your family roots. They're trying to walk you through this. You don't see that though. Or you might be indecisive about who you want to move forward with. It's calling for a brand new beginning. This is Uranus's energy. There's something about Uranus being at its very last degrees in Taurus that's happening right now in connection to the way that you feel valuable It could be that you feel your confidence is lacking. It could be that you are lacking resources, possessions, self-esteem, you know what I mean? Confidence, whatever. It could be many different things. Uranus and Taurus is going to change the way that you eat because it's the food we put in our mouth. There's something about that. Maybe that's why dieting and exercising and all that is coming about. Uranus is about to step into Gemini, as we're currently right now in a shitload of Gemini energy. There could be a lot of like two-facedness happening right now, or the ability to remain adaptable to changes and things like that. It's interesting. You said it's in my 7th and it's been a motherfucking ride. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to tell you, something about Uranus's energy here is legit. It's happening on July 7th. It's stepping into Gemini. So right now, it's currently at 28 degrees of Taurus. Just gonna peek in real quick. Uranus is the revolutionary planet, right? It's of change. It creates chaos. It here speaks about a woman pursued by mature romance and perpetual new beginnings. So limits of the physical body that need not stop us from staying alive to new possibilities and opportunities. The sense of a time-based linear degrading of capacity is refuted. We do not need to grow old or die off, but instead always have the capacity to find a new beginning. For example, we can fall in love even when this is driven mostly by the heart's joy in sharing rather than sexuality and procreation. So even if you feel there's the Temperance on the bottom of the deck, it's Sagittarian energy. Someone is coming in to help you feel healed and or balanced. You're being persuaded by somebody. It says we do not avoid disappointment by denying life, but by trusting in faith. So again, this has to do with faith here. Even if you don't see what's coming up ahead of you because of a chapter that's closing out, you might be emotionally withdrawing from it, experiencing the heartbreak, the loss, the separation, but there's a wish fulfillment in you cautiously moving forward, allowing your intuition to guide you to your accomplishment. But it has something to do here with, I don't know if it has to do with spirituality, psychic ability. Somebody here has a position of authority, all right, in a specific community, and where you have a responsibility. You had a contract that you were supposed to fulfill, some sort of responsibility there. Okay, it's what you do for work. Something's closing out though. Now there's some sort of adjudication in connection to a marriage with children. Yeah, this is all in court. Before you move on, let's just say in fucking real life, you were married to someone, you had children with someone. Before you can leave this specific contract that you had with this person, something's got to be adjudicated here before you get to head out on your new journey. And there seems to be a lot of despair that's taking place right now. A lot of it. It could be unemployed, hardship, left out in the cold, nowhere to go, homeless. I mean, it could be a lot of different shit. There's a lot of messages of concern there. So again, base chakra and throat chakra. Speak your truth. Have faith that whatever is supposed to happen in connection to your foundation. All right. That's what it is. Homelessness. Yeah, I see that coming for me too. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all seen it. I seen it. And I ain't scared of it either. Crazy. Spirits tunes into tarot. We're with each other. Interesting. Are those lips? Jesus Christmas. I'm sorry. Chosen divine, welcome in. Crazy. He said, I did not get a notification. I'm sorry. Don't worry. You can run it back, sweetie. There's some huge ass lips on that Spirit Tunes. Spirit Tunes into tarot. I like it. I like the name, but the lips are a little much. I ain't gonna lie. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, what is that? All right, we're going to get into spilling the tea. What's going on here? No worries. Replay gang. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate those that keep resubscribing for every month's memberships. All right. I'm up to 11 people now. It's a little exciting because I remember when I first started, I said, I'm never going to make it. Nobody's going to subscribe to my channel. Well, I do have people there. A lot of family ties. All right. A lot of family ties. It says family dynamics are influencing the relationship. Yeah. So this would be a person that you've been with for quite a while, and it could be family that's influencing you guys' relationship here. All right. If it's a specific goal and where you know you are tapped in, let's say it's what you do for your occupation, and this is an inheritance that has been handed down to you where you have some sort of ability, some sort of gift, let me say that. There could be a lot of jealousy or envy surrounding your gifts in connection to how it's been influencing you, surrounding your family. Okay. I feel drained, and I just started this reading not even an hour ago. I'm completely drained. That's a problem. So there needs to be the clearing the air. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clearing up misunderstandings through communication, through chakra. Family dynamics influencing relationships, base chakra. See what I'm saying? This could be conversations about money. This could be conversations about the home environment. This could be conversations about stability, okay? Responsibility, something like that. Whoa. You know, Cindy, I'm going to call you out on this one because I remember saying, I'm not going back to my mom's house. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. She goes, you don't have a choice. This is part of your path. You have to go through this. Okay? Control issues. Somebody has control issues. It's present in the relationship. Something surrounding your family, someone has control issues. They need to chill the fuck out. They don't want to see us together. Interesting. Makes sense. Breaking news is here. A surprising revelation that will shift your perspective. Show me. What is that? It has to do something with your inner circle. So whoever's making you feel excluded from the circle, it could be your family because they have control issues. Okay. It kind of felt like the Five of Pentacles energy again. What's making you feel excluded, making you feel like you don't fit in. All right, I just saw the Despair card in the Kipper deck again. So, confession. Someone is about to confess their true feelings to you. Interesting. I don't know who that is, but it could be a love partner. I see a lot of roses and flowers. Someone's intrigued by you. They want to get to know you better. There's something about your energy that is like a protective shell. And it could be because you have boundaries up. We saw that from the very beginning. All right. It says someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. This could be you. Or it could be the person that you are interested in or that are intrigued by you. Something like that. All right. What else do I need to see here? There seems to be some sort of culture difference where there's challenges in order to grow. And then it's something in connection to past life. All right, someone's overthinking this entire situation. Could be a lot of thoughts and emotions that are tangled up that are leading to overthinking. All right, these are situations that are like echoes from the past life. Repeated patterns is what I just heard. Where is my deck? Oh. Said I need flowers. Chosen Divine wants flowers put at her motherfucking toes, okay? It's crazy. Show me family ties. So the family dynamics that are influencing the relationship. Show me family ties. The Nine of Wands. There's a lot of boundaries up with family right now. All right. There's supposed to be a lot of spiritual strength and optimism. All right. The moon in Sag. It could be that there's the heavy... this energy of like supposed to be gaining knowledge together, something like that, like rising above, you know what I mean, together, awakening together, having some sort of epiphany about a situation in your family together, something about that. All right, wow. The Devil's here, the Three of Swords and the King of Cups just fell out again. It just went like this though. Like for whatever reason, there's a lot of attachments, toxicity. I don't know. It seems like chaotic. All right. It could be that there's some sort of restriction in the energy. Show me clearing the air and how clearing up misunderstandings through communication could be of importance in connection to these control issues. That could be the devil. There's like a nasty attachment of controlling someone. Clearing the air, 9 of Swords. There's a lot of arguments again. There could be someone that's like cross-questioning you. It's creating some sort of stress in your life. All right. It could be creating this energy of overthinking. Okay. When this person should just be moving out of the energy of love. It's this person wants to control your emotions. That's crazy. It says control issues are present in the relationship. What is it? The Queen of Pentacles. They don't like that you're grounded. If you are in root chakra energy and your base chakra is good and you can do something independently and you're very responsible and you have a specific goal to achieve here, it could be whatever you are doing creatively. Somebody wants control over your money or something, Queen of Pentacles, because you're accelerating at a very fast pace. Breaking news would be, hello, surprising revelation. It's like shift your perspective about this person. They're trapped in their mind of something. Jupiter and Gemini, you could be expanding rapidly in the mind state, and where someone is not able to keep up with you, or if you're not speaking up and speaking your truth, this could be, yeah, I feel like you're not speaking your truth. You're trapped in your mind about something, or they want you to be like this, overthinking shit. You know what I mean? Wow. There's something here about reflection work that you may be doing, and where if your inner circle keeps you excluded, they can, for whatever reason, make you feel like shit, make you feel like you don't fit in. Or show me inner circle. The Hermit. They make you feel isolated. Yeah. It's like, if I can keep this person that way, they don't belong here. But someone's intrigued by you because they see and they notice how you protect yourself. You keep your boundary up. There's some sort of culture difference here. The challenge was meant to make you grow. But this is something or someone that you know from the past life, and where this energy echoes out for you to be able to tap into your feelings. You know what the hell you feel. You know exactly what's happening. Show me this person that wants to confess how they feel about you. Who is that person? Could be someone you broke up with, because I just saw the 3 of Swords again. It keeps coming out with the Devil. Could be a Capricorn that technically released you or has some sort of negative attachment in connection to controlling your resources as you choose to elevate to the next level. It's giving a Saturn and Pisces energy. It's like could have been losses. Saturn and Pisces, 2nd house, Aquarius. All right, Saturn and Pisces, 5th house, and where your fortune is supposed to come in. Scorpio, you understand? So fixed signs here. You guys might be a little fucked over at this time. Show me the confession here. Show me the confession. Oh, the workplace is going to confess how they truly feel about you. They want to make progress here because they feel like you've mastered yourself now. You've mastered your ego. Yeah, it's time for you to start elevating to the next level of spirituality. That's your recognition. That's your reward. It's like this chapter is done here. You get to move to the next phase. Show me who's intrigued by you. They want to get to know you better. That's why they're going to let you move up to the next thing. Ace of Swords. Now it's upright. See what I'm saying? They like your mindset. You're a leader. You know how to protect your energy. Protective shell. See it? Now your destiny is in alignment. Whereas before, earlier, it came out as your challenge. See what I'm saying? You're able to elevate now. So show me the bridging differences and the culture differences. How this challenge has allowed you to grow. Okay, it's all about spirituality. Spirit is showing me very clear. It's part of your destiny. So all of this spirituality thing was part of your past life. It's now echoing into right now. So the connection, the feelings that were there from the past life are now coming back about. So it's like a South Node Virgo, North Node Pisces energy. Yeah. Yeah. Something about your dream state, when you're resting, when you're rejuvenating, when you're healing. All right, there could be something again with this Jupiter and Libra energy where you're learning a new language, something that has to do with the cosmos, how to deal with the universe. All right, I don't know. I'm feeling like the astrological chart here. You see the circles? That's what I feel. All right. Something in your past life is brought up in this lifetime so that you can understand why you're going what you're going through. It's something about nostalgic memories from the past. I'm trying to tell you. It could be like child issues that stems from back in the day when you were living with family, something like that. It's like you got to plan on how to burst out of this energy. You got to get the hell out of there. Page of Pentacles and the World card. I feel like in order for you to start something fresh, you have to close out this chapter. Show me overthinking. The Queen of Wands. Somebody doesn't like that you're in the spotlight and that you're highly intuitive. For whatever reason, they're overthinking this entire thing. This could be your boss. I feel like your boss is overthinking you actually being seen as like a star. Being able to handle you being a high priestess and being in the spotlight, doing something creative and being successful at it. Thank you. The Chariot. The Knight of Wands and the Star. You're a fucking starseed. It's like clearly out here. Somebody's overthinking that. Or it could be you are. And you may think you're not ready for it and you are. Interesting. Interesting. Don't doubt yourself is what I'm hearing. Don't doubt yourself. Somebody has a shared experience in some sort of unspoken desire. And if there is some sort of distance in between you and someone, it's because there's gossip about a love triangle here. In order for you to start collaborating, yeah, stop doubting yourself. I knew it. I knew it was there. I felt like just say it. Somebody's doubting themselves with something. You have to have faith that this is going to work out for you. So again, if you are some sort of communicator with the throat chakra and this is how you make your money. I don't know. Somebody's birthday is on January 29th. Aquarius is energy. I see 129. It's the first decan. It's the 5 of Swords in tarot. Venus in Aquarius energy typically speaks about the energy of detachment and you living separate lives from your partner. Okay. So that first decan of Aquarius season is of significance. Interesting. 10 of 1. Thank you, sweetie. All right, you guys. I see 11:01 on my clock. We just crossed over. What was that transit? I just said it. We were going to be here while it was happening. What was that transit? Oh, the sun had a quintile over to the North Node in Pisces. So creatively and or showing potential in towards one's. Okay. That's what the energy was just now. And whatever I was reading. I mean, half the time I don't remember these readings. I have to go back and listen to them. Why did I close my deck out? I didn't put those back. That was weird. Anybody have questions? My breakfast is all fucked up. Ooh. Interesting. I'm noticing here what came out. And we were speaking about root chakra. You got to go through the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart in order to get to the throat chakra. So somebody's quickly like accelerating here. Chosen divine woman. You are asking me if this is for you? Sure. Everything is for you on my page, my love. Everything for you. All right. You said faith over fear. I know that's right. Don't be scared, bitches. Don't be scared. Why am I? Oh, I'm like, why am I looking for my deck? I don't see it. Faith over fear. All right, we'll do one more general and I'm out of here. A lot of, you know, I shouldn't talk about this with you guys, but I'm going to anyway because I don't give a shit. I, for the past 2 years, had lived my life in such a carefree energy. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. And people are like, why are you like that? You fucking think that everybody owes you something. No, it's not that. The more you worry about something, the more you cause yourself stress and anxiety. And you put yourself in a place of fear. Especially if it comes to something that has to do with money. Because there's always something out there or someone out there that's going to help you, right? I feel it has a lot to do with ego and where somebody feels that they have, what do you call that word? They feel entitled and they feel that they cannot live without. I've learned how to live without a lot. When I say without a phone, I've had no phone for like 5 months. Didn't give a fuck. I've learned how to go without a car. I've had to learn to go without materialistic shit, name brand shit that I used to love. I used to love that shit, right? You have to learn how to come so like humbled in an energy where when you try to surround yourself by something or someone that has it made out for them and they can't see your perspective, and it's like you're given everything, okay? You're given everything. And I'm the one that's seen that has to struggle for it or find out where I'm going to get it from. I don't worry a lot. Why? Because I have faith. You know what I mean? Someone that's consistently bitching about money or bills or this or how this is going to come or how that's going to come. You wasting your motherfucking energy, number one. Okay? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. How would you live your life in so much worry every single month about a bill that when it's due, they're probably not going to shut your shit off anyway? Why? Because those people want their fucking money. And if it's to a point where you can't fucking make it, there's other programs and things out there that are going to be able to help you. I had to learn that a lot. And again, I did have to take fucking losses. I wasn't expecting nobody to give me shit. And I've lived very limited, very constricted, very... Saturn fucked me up, straight up. Okay? Straight up. Fucked me up in connection to my resources, my finances, my possessions. Do you know all of my pictures from graduation, from prom? All my shit was thrown away. I have nothing. I have nothing. My clothes, my shoes, anything that I had was thrown away. And the minute that I'm given a couple dollars in my pocket to go buy myself something, I've got to explain to the next person, why the fuck am I spending money? I don't have shit. You understand? Like, I don't have a damn thing, especially not to give you. But this is the same person that wants to help you, quote unquote, but they expect something in return. You don't receive when you expect something in return. You don't try to force, oh, well, you owe me money. I didn't ask to be here. You told me to stay with you. Something like that. Like, So it kind of makes you stay, like, away from somebody. I don't even want to communicate with your fake ass. Get the fuck away from me. Like, that's... People irk the fuck out of me and then wonder why I'm so straightforward and hurt their fucking feelings. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like, you do too much. I promise you, I need to never live with anybody a day in my life. Because the way I'm so direct is ridiculous. So fucking crazy. It says, when you learn to depend upon the divine, people don't understand. Yeah, they don't understand. It says, yes, a waste of energy, worrying, a waste of time, and it only keeps you losing out on opportunities and blessings because you're focused on the negative. Exactly. Exactly. I've said it multiple times. I cannot live with my mother. I can't live with another woman, period, bro. I can't. I will fucking isolate myself to the day I fucking die. I'm in a fucking basement. Isolated. In my last household, living with another woman. Fucking isolated in a room. 4 walls. That's it. Leave me the fuck alone. Because y'all bitches don't see what the fuck I see. Y'all, I'm sorry. I just can't. I just can't. No. It's ridiculous. I've had the hugest argument yesterday over some dumb shit that doesn't even have to do with me. Like, what? I can't stand somebody that worries that fucking much, that can open their mouth and bitch that fucking much. Like, if you move out of so much negativity, imagine if you weren't married and someone wasn't there to assist you. What would you do? You would have to learn how to live without. I ain't married. I don't never want to fucking be married. I swear to you. Never. Ever, ever, ever. Give me my fucking money. Let me get my kids. When they get older, go about your motherfucking business. Straight up. No. I'm too nice of a person, but when I'm like very direct, people don't like it. And I end up hurting people's feelings. I don't like that shit either. Because that's not even my characteristic. It's just I'm trying to explain, this is what I have. This is what I can offer. And if that's not enough for you, then what the fuck do you want me to do? I should have went to a shelter. I lie to you not. I should have went to a shelter. I don't give a fuck about married people. I don't give a fuck. Stupidest motherfuckers known to earth. Why would you sign a paper for what? Astrology says y'all motherfuckers ain't meant to be together forever. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. What? Live life so fucking unhappy for no reason to hold a status for who? For who? I don't know. People that are bored and discontent with their motherfucking lives. That's what it is. What? Like, who got time for that shit all the time? Like, what? This is somebody that needs a fucking friend, that needs a companion, that needs somebody to talk to. Something like that. Look, I don't know. 444, that's crazy as fuck. I woke up this morning. Spirit woke me up this morning. I looked at my phone. It was 444 on the clock. I went to go snapshot it because I love doing that when I like see synchronicities, and it came out in the reading last night. Like, make sure you look at, pay attention to your dreams, your synchronicities, the signs, the symbols, everything is being sent to you. Spirit woke me up this morning at 444. Now I got 4 of Cups and 4 of Pentacles out here. Something about Cancer and Capricorn in opposition. The sun and the moon, literally. Balance. Balance. Oh, this could be in your emotional life as well as in your practical life. Crazy. There's no need to be trying to like miss out on opportunities because you want to fucking completely hold your life for somebody. 4 of Pentacles. What? No, you're supposed to be accomplishing some shit. 11:11 on the clock. Thank you. 7 of Wands here. That's that Mars and Leo energy. Egotism. Just fucking ridiculous. Queen of Wands. Instead of just focusing on being happy, charismatic, funny, living a life of, like, you know what I mean? People too serious. King of Swords. People are too serious. Crazy. Welcome in, Chris. I can't deal with these motherfuckers. Like, I got the Magician here with the Page of Wands. The 8 of Swords. Keep fucking being all up in your head like a stupid ass. Alright? Instead of adapting to changes and being able to manifest what it is that you truly desire just by you being grounded. Just by you creating something. That's how you're going to succeed. Some people are not creative, and that's okay. Alright? But that's why it spoke earlier about aspirations and inspiration. All right, what are your aspirations in life? That's fucking crazy. God is like talking directly to me. The other day when I wrote in my journal, I was listening to, I think the song from Beyonce is Pretty Hurts, when the music starts in it and the guy goes, what's your aspiration in life? And she goes, what's my aspiration in life is to be happy. All right, you have to be inspired by people in order for you to go after your aspirations in life. All right, somebody here is going to be very successful in the near future just because they are very creative. The moon is here. People may not see it that way. People could be all up in their damn feelings, not listening to their intuition. All right. Could be emotionally confused or some shit about what they want. Something's being delayed here in order for somebody to, like, really understand the progress that's needed, the amount of passion that's needed so that the energy can change. This person moves through the energy of fucking fear. And it's because they fear their lover. What? Somebody fears their... Man, fuck these motherfuckers, yo. Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck them all. Straight up. Fuck them all. Scary as hell. That pisses me off. Why? Because this motherfucker probably got a hold of money over this person. No. Yeah, no. I'd rather be independent and do shit on my own and reap my own fucking benefits. Fuck out of here. I ain't respecting no nigga. Nope. Sorry. Y'all live them fucking boring fucking marriage life bullshit out. Nah, I'm good. I like my money. I like my freedom. I like my independence. Nope. That marriage shit ain't for everybody. I'm sorry. It ain't for everybody. Alright, I talked my shit. I'm out of here. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.